It snowed. It snowed. It snowed and I had to shovel it. It's okay, I wasn't too heavy today. It wasn't too heavy. Hold on. Let me pull the... Sorry, I'm like pulling up music because I forgot to do that before stream. I was like, I know there was something I was forgetting. Here we go. Yeah, I had to shovel my car out and it was a lot this time. I mean, okay. At the very least, when it snowed today, it snowed during the day, which is always... I don't know, do you guys think it's worse when it snows during the day or when it snows at night? In terms of, like, shoveling? Because I feel like when it snows during the day, they can send the, like, they can send the snowplows around every once in a while so that, like, it never piles up too high. BGM might be a bit loud. Okay. Don't worry, it's gonna be gone in a second. Yeah, so, Night allows it to freeze over, so night bad. Yeah, also, like, I feel like it's so much worse, because when it snows during the day, I guess they can get around to things faster. Because I know when it snows at night, a lot of the time, depending on where you live, like, if the snow doesn't stop until, like, early morning, sometimes, like, you're trying to leave the house and just your street is not plowed yet. Like, especially if you live in an area that's, like, not top priority, sometimes your street just isn't plowed. They haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, when it snows during the night because you have to shovel it at 6 a.m. Yeah! Yeah, and then when you're trying to, like, leave, you have to shovel and you're like... Yeah, my area's not priority at all. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure how they decide which areas are a priority. Like, obviously major roads are usually done first, but I know, like, people who live in, like, like, courts, like, little, like, what do they call them? Cul-de-sac? The cul-de-sacs? People who live in the cul-de-sacs, I feel like they kind of get shafted because if you live in a cul-de-sac, usually there's not really a reason to go to the cul-de-sac unless you live in the cul-de-sac. So, like, no one is driving there. It's not like anybody even has to go through the cul-de-sac in order to get where they're going. So, yeah, it just, like, doesn't get shuffled. I think they should at least prioritize the school bus route, but they don't. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like most streets are on some kind of school bus route. I mean, at least in areas where I lived, I think. Yeah, I wonder how they shovel roundabouts. Don't they just, like, dump all the snow in the middle? Or, I guess, how do they get it there? Because I know at cul-de-sacs, usually they just dump all the snow in the middle since no one's really driving there anyway. But, yeah. 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 Saying cul-de-sac? Well, because I can't say it in French, because then people will make fun of me. It's like how I have to say LaCroix now, apparently. I have to say LaCroix. I'm gonna call it prêt à manger instead of prêt à manger, and people are gonna be like, excuse me? It's like, I'm not pretentious, I just speak French. Alright, let's put on non-pretentious music and speak normal languages, I guess. I promise the music is louder than that. I'm gonna turn up the music a little, but I'm scared that it's gonna, like... The next song's gonna come on, and it's gonna get super loud. Anyway. Eggy. Oh, wait, no, it's the wrong one. Here we go. Eggy. 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 Yeah, isn't it La Croix? Why say LaCroix? Look, okay, on my flight back from MagFest, I was, like, on the plane, and they were bringing around beverages, and they asked me what I want, and I said La Croix, and, like, the flight attendant almost looked, like, she almost looked mad at me.
Happy nearly
and she was
3
like,
years of bribing you to talk to me.
I'm like, yeah. Like, she looked weirdly angry. I'm like, again, I'm not trying to be pretentious, I'm just speaking French. How do you say amuse-bouche? I don't think it's not amuse-bouche. I think isn't it amuse-bouche? Yeah, Montreal and Montréal moment. Yeah. Well, I don't say Montréal. That's different. Like, if it's a plane heading to a French-speaking area, I mean, I guess my city's not really a French-speaking area. But, like, we are in Canada, which Canada is technically supposed to be one big area that is supposed to speak French. But yes, bonsoir to Jake, and bonsoir to Punk Asian, and bonsoir to Fake Crade, and bonsoir to Azur, and bonsoir to Penbu, and bonsoir to Exponrek, and bonsoir to Melkor, and bonsoir to Panis, and bonsoir to Rudiger Smoot, and bonsoir to Robert Brown. And bonsoir to to Uphill. And bonsoir to Ark of Jonah. And bonsoir. A merci for the 3 years of bribing you to talk to me. Bonsoir to Jake, and thank you for the thank you for blooming for another month. And bonsoir to Baxter Crook. Oh, okay, and I gotta put on the Baxter Crook special. Here we go. Oh, sorry, not the Baxter Crook special, the Panis special. The Panis special. Game music might be a bit loud. I knew it! I knew this would happen. I said, I sure hope this doesn't happen, and then it happened. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's more bushish. Wait, how do people say it in English? Amuse bush? Amuse bouche? Well, okay. Bouche. Bouche means mouth. So amuse bouche would be like, I guess like mouth amuser or like mouth pleaser, I guess. Whereas like boucher means bite. So like un boucher of something is like a bite of something, but like bouche itself, bouche is mouth. So what decides whether it's pronounced amuse boucher or boucher? Oh, it's a pun? Well, amuse bouche. I don't even know what it's supposed to mean in English. I have no idea. I've never heard this phrase. Is it like an appetizer or something? Hold on. Well, it is pronounced amuse-bouche, according to Google. A small savory item of food served as an... Okay, so I was right. It is an appetizer. Yeah, it's literally amuse-mouth. It's not amuse-bouche. Because that would be like... bite pleaser, I guess? No, I guess, yeah, it's like mouth amuser. Amuse mouth pleaser, mouth entertainer, I guess. I hope Mahjong has been enjoyable for you. Oh, did I forget to change the category? Also, hello, Tinderathalos on YouTube. Apparently Dr. Pepper is good and nice now. They're stealing Eggy for... How dare they? I've been nice and good for years. I'm so nice and good, I can't even say things with one adjective anymore. There's always gotta be two. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was it? I pulled up something. It says Zelda for me? Okay, sorry. You mentioned Mahjong, and I got scared for a second. Yeah, from the kitchen that gets sent before the main dish, the kitchen decides. Yeah, amuse, not an appetizer, just a bite. Just a little bite. Yeah, no, it would be amuse-bouche. Mouth amuser. It says nice and eggy for me, not nice and good eggy. I've been nice and good. You've heard me say things are nice and good. You know, I was nice and good. I was saying nice and good before I even streamed, you know? I was nice and good. I was saying nice and good. I've been saying nice and good since high school, honestly. Like, you know, there are things that I would say that I started because of streaming, and there are things that have been in my vocabulary for at least a decade now. Nice and good is one of them. Nice and good is one of them. Zhong never ends. Maybe every game is just secretly Zhong. Gotta trademark it. Yeah, what else has been in... what else has been in my vocabulary since high school? Nice and good. What else do I say on stream? Like a boss. Okay, I'm not that old. Okay, I'm not that old. I don't know. I don't know if like a boss was ever something I said a lot. I definitely did quote Rage comics as a kid, though. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. That was the one I got really into. Yo, hello, J-Series. Hello, on YouTube. Where my eggyisms ass. Oh, and hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Bubba. Hi, Bubba. I've never in my life like you mad, bro. I don't know. I mean... I'm surprised you mad bro with the fact that like rage baiting is now like the new hot thing. I'm surprised that like you mad bro hasn't had a resurgence. Epic win. Beba is Beba an Eggyism? Maybe, but again, I was not saying Beba since high school because I did not know Beba in high school. Is skill issue part of the vocabulary? Honestly, sometimes I've said skill issue. I feel like skill issue doesn't even feel like a meme anymore. Like it's now just like a normal word, and then I will use it in front of somebody who is like 65, and then I have to remember that I need to explain myself. You played Skyward Sword? Nope. This is just music I have going in the background. But yeah. No, skill issue is definitely part of the vocabulary. Skill issue. I wouldn't say it's an Eggyism, though. Tubular. We're not going back that far. Yeah. I like Skyward Sword. It's not like as much. Here's the thing. I actually have. I started Skyward Sword when I was a kid and never finished it. I think I got it when I was in like grade 8, I think. And it was the first time I had ever played not just a 3D Zelda, but like a 3D game that wasn't on the Nintendo DS. So I had no idea how to move around a camera, and I was really bad at it. I was really bad at it. I might try it again. Maybe that will be the next Zelda to do once I finish, once I finish, Ocarina. Maybe that'll be next on the list. Because I'm like, I don't know, I struggle with it a lot of the time, but I've also had, like, many years to get better at gaming. You gotta play Twilight Princess first. Well, they're gonna have to port Twilight Princess to the Switch. I actually did, okay. I think I actually soft-locked myself in Twilight Princess, because I did play through, like, most of it in high school. I think I got to this one puzzle. I don't remember what temple it was in. It was towards the end of the game, I think, or at the very least in the second half. And there was this one dungeon where you have to, like... There was a puzzle where you had to, like, balance a scale by moving stuff from one side to the other. And I think in the middle of the puzzle, I was, like, kind of rage quitting, so I did the thing where Link just like teleports to outside the temple, and then I soft locked myself like that. Basically, I left the temple, and then I think there might have been no way to solve the puzzle once I went back, because like the thing that needed to be on one side was now on the other side, and I had no way of moving it back. So yeah, I think then I fell off there. I really liked what I had played from up to that point, though. Pretty sure I'm not wrong, the background music is playing from Skyward Sword, which I find funny. Yes, well, I mean, this is the compilation I have playing. It's called Relaxing Zelda Music to Study or Chill, including Tears of the Kingdom music, ! So, yes, it would be that in there. Yeah, it might come to Switch 2 with the GameCube emulation. Ugh, but then I'm gonna have to buy a Switch 2. I'm gonna have to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. That will cost $9 million billion. I mean, although at least I would get Wind Waker, though. I would get Wind Waker. I mean, do you still have your Wii? Yes, but for streaming it's more complicated. Because, like, the concern is not whether I have my Wii, it's, I don't know if my capture card works with the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, you can get a cable for HDMI. It exists. It exists? Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Because, like, my sister... I think my sister had the Wii for a while. She took it with her when she went to university. But I don't know what kind of TV she had it plugged into. So she might have gotten an HDMI cord for it. Or maybe she just used, like, the three little guys. Yeah, what was the minimum resolution was on the Elgato? Yeah, I have no idea. Because, like, I've never used it for any other console other than the Switch. And I think I've tried to use it for a laptop before to, like, see if I could, like, route in... I guess kind of, like, route in, gameplay. But, yeah. If you have the Wii version of the game, you could play it on a Wii U. I don't have a Wii U. I know that probably acquiring a Wii U is probably would be like, you know, significantly cheaper than acquiring a Switch 2, but yeah. I feel like Switch 2 is more confusing than Wii U with what games work with what. Switch 1 with update, Switch 2 only, Switch 2 edition that plays on both. Yeah. Well, it's like the weird transition period, I guess. I think the thing is that, like, I feel like with previous consoles where there was, like, overlap in between, like, you know, the end of one generation and the beginning of the next, I feel like it used to be more like there was, like, a noticeable difference between consoles. But, like, I feel like the jump between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 isn't so big. So, like, I feel like that's where all this weirdness comes from, you know? Like, there's not as big enough of a jump for it to be, like, super noticeable. So, like, it gets confusing. I would hate to be someone's grandfather in this time in gaming. Yeah, calling it Wii U is a colossal marketing failure. To be fair, even me at the time thought, oh, this is like an attachment for the Wii. I did not realize it was its own console until somebody told me. Like, because I guess, like, I don't know. To be fair, in the past, it's not like calling something name of console plus other word was always a failing. Because, like, I feel like it worked with, like, Game Boy, and then Game Boy Color, and then Game Boy Advance, right? Like, I feel like that wasn't too big of a problem. But I think once you get to, like, Wii and Wii U, for some reason, it just, like, broke down. You do save money by not buying a brand new copy, just getting the new console update, but yeah, there used to be just the same release for the updated console. But yeah. I recently bought a Wii that had the playability to play GameCube games. I think that's all Wiis, I think. I think almost every console, I think except the Switch, has like the capability to play games from the console before it. I think? Because like I know on the DS you could play Game Boy Advance games. And on the Wii you could play GameCube. And the Switch 2 can still play Switch 1 games. I think the Switch might be the only one that wasn't like backward compatible with the Wii U. And even then, I think that's just because the Wii U used discs and the Switch used cartridges. The Xbox one was a pretty... Oh, the X-Bone? I still can't get over this Xbox Series X. I still can't believe... Like, they set themselves up to, like... Did they assume everyone was going to make the joke, and then people just didn't? Like... The Series X box? Throw them an X-Bone. N64 didn't have backwards compatibility? I mean, yeah, but was that also just like another, like, cartridges to discs kind of thing? Because what was before the N64? It was the SNES, right? And, like, SNES was cartridges. So I guess the N64, I guess, that was discs, I think. No, it was cartridge to cartridge. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea then. Because I thought it was, like, a thing of, like, cartridge to disc, and then disc back to cartridge. I thought it was, like, a thing of that. Yeah. Oh, EGGY, am I foolish? The SNES wasn't... Yeah, but that's because the cartridges were a different shape. Switch 2 recently announced they'll make Switch 2 capable to Switch games. Yeah, I figured. Well, because they're also using cartridges, which realistically are going to be probably similar in size and shape to the regular Switch ones, right? I say will as if the Switch 2 didn't already come out. Yeah. SNES couldn't play NES games either, I think. Well, I don't know. When do you think they came up with the concept of backwards compatibility? Because I feel like if you're, like, the second Nintendo console to exist ever, I guess they didn't really think, oh yeah, people will want to be able to, like, go back and play their old games on their new console, you know? Yeah, they made them a different shape. There was a point in SNES development they thought about it. I think they abandoned it. PS2 capitalized on the backwards compatibility before the rest. Yeah. But, like, also, like, by the time the PS2 came around, I feel like they had, like, the idea of a video game console had been around for long enough that they weren't like the idea of playing an old game on a new system didn't seem like that absurd probably by that point, I would imagine, right? Switch 2 price on store-bought was dropped down like 3 times or something. I don't know. How much is it now? Because I remember, like, at launch, it was like almost, it was like 800 or 900 Canadian. Because people were complaining about the price, but they were doing so in American dollars. Nintendo Switch 2. No, I don't care about, I want to know the price of the Nintendo Switch 2. Amazon. Nintendo Switch 2 system. And this is Amazon Canada. Really? $629.96 for the base console? And then the bundle with Mario Kart World is $699. Could have sworn it was more expensive than that. This, are you sure this? Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, this is Canadian Amazon. This is Canadian Amazon, and this is the Nintendo store shipped from Nintendo via Amazon. I could have sworn it was more expensive. Was it? Yeah. When you actually got an ad, not just Twitch Turbo ad. Yeah. It's okay. We'll start gaming once the ads are over. Yeah. Switch 2. It's like, yeah, $650 Canadian. Well, I at least suspected there would be a price hike this year. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how much I paid for the Switch 1. Or like how much the Switch 1 cost. Does anybody have like price archives or something? Because like, I got my Switch 1. To be fair, I also did not pay for the whole thing. It was a Christmas present, so my parents were like, Merry Christmas, we'll pay for half of it. So, Switch 1 was 400 CAD at lunch. Okay. I think they're, I'm trying to remember if they're, I bought it in 2019. It was like end of 2019, which was honestly probably the best possible time to buy it, honestly. I'm so glad I did that. Exactly when I did. Do the classic and buy from Shoppers Drug Mart with points. Oh yeah, they do sell consoles there, don't they? There's a model that was 380 CAD with the updated battery at some point, then went back to 400. OLED is 450. I never bought the OLED. The old. More like the Switch old. No, yeah, I think 380, so... Because yeah, for some reason I thought the Switch 2 was more expensive than 650. Like, that's still a lot of money, but like, for some reason I thought it was more. Like, I'm sure I'll get it eventually, but like, I kind of want to wait until... I don't know, I'm like waiting for there to be like one game that will be like actually Switch 2 exclusive that will actually make me want to buy the Switch 2. It'll happen eventually. It hasn't happened yet. It'll happen one of these days. Yes, too rich for my blood. I don't know. I'm also not sure when I'm going to have, you know, $650 that I am willing to part with in an instant. I think it's going to be a little while before that happens. Yeah, they haven't released a game good enough for me to get it yet. Are you a big fan of Fire Emblem? I don't know. I like Three Houses. That's the only one I've played. I think my problem is just like, maybe I'm just like not impressed by anything ever anymore, because I'm not even sure what like what would need to be released. Like what like okay, actually no, that's a lie. Ace Attorney. But the thing is though is that like anything that I think would be released that I would be excited about almost certainly would not be exclusive, right? Because I'm like, okay, Ace Attorney 7, if that was a Switch 2 exclusive, I would buy the Switch 2 for Ace Attorney 7. I don't think it would be an exclusive. I just don't think that would be the case. Because that hasn't been the case, that wasn't the case for the Great Ace Attorney. I don't think it's been the case It's not the case for any Ace Attorney game anymore. They literally cannot stop porting this thing. So yeah, Capcom's not really into exclusives anymore. True, yeah, like, again, they cannot stop re-releasing Ace Attorney for every possible platform. It could happen. And like, yeah, again, if it did happen, I would spend $650 plus another, you know, whatever the game costs for Ace Attorney 7. I would do that. What else might I drop money for? Again, I'm like, hello Bloom. Hello Bloom. We're talking, I'm trying to figure out like what game would have to drop for me to be willing to buy a Switch 2. There's Danganronpa 2 remake they did for Switch 2. Was that a Switch 2 exclusive? I could have sworn there was like a regular Switch release. Is that out yet? Did that come out when I wasn't looking? Is it not? What point in time are we? Hold on. I need to do Googling. But yes, hello people from Bloom's stream. I am NiceEggy. I am nice, and I'm an Eggy. And we are going to play Ocarina of Time for a little bit. In a bit, once I solve a mystery. Danganronpa 2x2. When did this come out? Did it come out? Hold on, it's on Steam. This is a Steam listing. Okay, planned release date 2026. Okay. Sorry, I was like, did that come out when I wasn't looking? And also, it's coming to PC. It doesn't look like it's going to be a Switch exclusive anyway, so... I'm actually looking forward to that. Because I don't think, it doesn't seem to be just like a straight remake. People were spotting things in the trailer that seem to imply it's going to be its own thing, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. But yeah, how's Ocarina of Time been going? Okay, I think I was rescuing, the Gordons. I was right at last time. I think I was like halfway through a dungeon? Yeah. Twilight Princess, 2. For the Switch, 2. You know, it's all these years and I still haven't played Breath of the Wild. Yeah. 2x2 is a remake of the OG game with a completely new path, as long as the original not out yet. I know! I'm looking forward to it. I've seen so many people just like speculating on like what that new route would be. And there's like so many ideas of people who like, play as Komaeda. What if this character died at the beginning instead of this one? What if this character survived? I don't know, I kind of want them to Hundy line it. Because I think Danganronpa games, something I noticed when I was playing 100 Line was like, I feel like Danganronpa has this problem where they know that there's only going to be a small handful of characters who are actually going to make it to the end of the story, right? So, especially for the characters who die early on, I feel like they don't spend that much time... Like, it just feels like the attention is given unevenly to characters that you kind of know are going to survive towards the end. So it just feels like there's some characters that just kind of get shafted because they essentially, like, they don't get much time at the beginning and then they die before anything interesting can happen to them. So I think that if there's like an alternate route where I think some of the early death people can maybe get fleshed out a bit more. The only person I care about surviving is Ibuki. True! Vrai! Can we get a vrai in chat for that? Yeah. Need a raider to explain the PS3 backwards compatibility situation to EGGY. Oh, is that why the PS3 had no games? Because they couldn't even get games from the PS2? It has become snowming here. It snowed. Yeah, somehow Terror returned. I don't know. Who was one character where people are like, I hope there's a route where they die. Was it Kazuichi? Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked when I saw that in the direct. Yeah, again, I'm happy it's happening. I think it's also interesting that they're doing it with 2, because for people who have finished 2, you will know why 2 is the only one I think they can really do that with. All PS3s can play PS1 games. Oh, okay, so then it's like super backwards compatible. It's the opposite. It's the opposite of what I had just said. Wait, no. I had three models, one with backwards compatibility with PS1 and PS2 hardware. PS1 hardware and PS2 half hardware. Third one, they removed PS2. Huh? I was playing a Kiba strip. I wish there was a path everyone died because they're all kind of... I've never played it. I have not played that one yet. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played any game where, like, I was looking at the story and I'm like, all these characters should die. I don't think that's happened. Because I feel like with those kinds of games, I just stop playing. If there's, like, if every character is just, like, massively unlikable and not even in an interesting way, then, like, usually I just stop playing. Like, I would simply stop playing. Yeah. Why'd they remove PS2 backwards compatibility? Because. But let's see. Let's go play on the system I actually currently have. Hold on. Let's go to gaming. I believe we teleported last time. Oh yeah, I can look at my diary. I forgot. I can look at my EGGY diary. Yeah, so for people who have not been watching me play Zelda before, at the end of every stream... Oh, I should probably pause still. At the end of every stream, I write down what I did that stream so that I can sort of remember where I was at next time. So, last week, January 15th. Let's see, what was I doing? Dear EGGY, Happy New Year! Today we did a lot. We beat Phantom Ganon and finished the Forest Temple. Now we need to work on doing the other temple. So now I'm in the Fire Temple trying to free all the Gordons. Important things to remember. Try jumping, and horse song cow get milk. What? Oh, right, yeah, okay, right, oh yeah, I'm so right. Horse song cow get milk. True, okay. There might be some parts of the Fire Temple that will need to be redone because you died to a mini-boss, but all the doors you need should be unlocked. Okay. Good luck at work next week. Thank you, past EGGY. I hope the EGGY lock-in plan 2026 can work out. Well, we're only like 3 days in, but it seems to be working so far. Make sure to be eating healthy foods. I have been, thank you. Detective Hyde would like to be reminded to do their uni assignment. Is Detective Hyde in the room with us right now? Xtag TV would like to be reminded to finish drawing their picture. Is Xtag... I don't think Xtag's here right now either. Hickory, who is on a 5-stream streak, and I think is also not here right now, would like to be reminded to do their taxes. Well, I hope they're getting another reminder because, rest in peace. Let's hope they got a second reminder. Have a nice and good week. Okay. So. Yeah, the journal is such a good idea. Well, the journal was because when I started doing it when I was playing Majora's Mask. Because what would keep happening to me is... Oh, right, maybe... Should I go to the ranch? Maybe I need to go to the ranch. Yeah, I should probably go to the ranch, because I died to that mini-boss because I had, like, no... And nothing. No, because, like, I would play Majora's Mask, and I would completely forget what I was doing the time before. Like, I would come back, and I would spend the first, like, 20 minutes of gameplay just trying to remember what I was doing before. So... Where am I? Oh, right. Okay, where am I and how do I get out? Oh, right, no. I can walk on lava. Lava? Lava. How do I get out of here? Empty bottles, horse on cow get milk. Okay, I forget how to get out of here. Maybe it's better... Is there, like, some song? There's probably a song I can play. How do you guys recommend I get out of here? Like, can I... Should I teleport to the forest? Would that be easier? Or am I just gonna be, like, snake eatering my way out of here? Where are you trying to go? Horse... Sing horse cow get milk. Can't you teleport to the temple entrance? I mean, yeah, but that's not gonna get me out of the temple. Down A, right down, right down. Okay. Down A, right down, right down. You sound like a clip link? What? Yeah, like, I don't think I can warp there, because I think I was there already. Teleport to the Temple of Time. But I can't go to the... Do I have the song for the Temple of Time? Is it this one? The yellow one? Is it this one? Upright, upright, left up? There we go. When Twitch, oh my god. You're making me say this out loud. When Twitch switched their clip links to a series of words instead of an abstract string of like, ah, okay. There we go, Temple of Time. Nice and safe. I know you're writing TOT as in Temple of Time, but like I'm reading this as as like a crying emoji. I'm reading it as crying face. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Are we safe? Is it daytime? I think it's daytime, right? Okay, yeah, we're probably good. Do I have my horse? Can I have my horse? I can probably get my horse. Once I was a child and I could not get my house. My house? My horse. Up, left, right, up, left, right. Okay. One of your recent clips, Witty Cold Blood is Sriracha Pasta Diet. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I see what you mean now. Okay. Horse, carry me. I have my horse. My horse. There we go. Horse time. But yeah, stream today probably won't be terribly long because, like I said earlier, it snowed. It snowed, so, I had to shovel just a little bit. But that meant that, I started a bit late. Alright. No, okay, no more horse. No more horse. Was cow in here? No, this is chicken room. Snow is bad for eggs, implants, and eggplants. Snow is mean and bad. Link had his own house even as a kid. Maybe we should be envious. True! Everyone in the forest owned their own home. They were all homeowners. Oops. They were all homeowners. Their homes literally, yeah, their houses literally grew on trees. Or I guess in trees. Alright, we got one milk, and then we'll have to get a second milk. Can't spell homeowner without meow. Home earner. To live in a time before zoning laws, when you could build your house inside of a tree. Inside of a tree. I don't know. I mean, even in video games, it's not always a great idea. I remember once, a long time ago, my sister was showing me, like, her house in Minecraft. And I was like, why is there so many monsters inside? And she's like, oh yeah, we built it in a tree. Like, it means that monsters get inside all the time, but, at least it looks cool. I don't care if it's a good idea, I like having the freedom to decide. Let me have a house that will collapse on my head. Let me have a house that will get, like, uprooted in a tornado. Although, to be fair, I guess if a tornado uproots a tree, then it probably is powerful enough to uproot a bunch of other things. Very flammable. It's fine. We'll just dump water on it all the time so it never catches on fire. I'm sure it's fine. We don't know how to put plumbing in the tree. Not our problem. We'll have to figure it out some other time. My sister showed me her house in Minecraft. It was legitimately in Minecraft! This was several years ago. My sister does in fact live in a place, but it's in real life and not in Minecraft. She does in fact live somewhere. I don't know. She lives, I mean, I guess she lives in an apartment, technically. In real life and not in Minecraft. I can say for sure her apartment is not in, it is in fact not in a tree. It is attached to another house. And it has a dishwasher, surprisingly. Eggy, drink water? I will. Give me like 2 seconds. Yeah, it has a dishwasher. Duplex treehouse. I mean, I guess maybe if you live in a duplex, then like, or if it's one of those duplexes that has like a lower level and an upper level, I guess you can call the upper level the treehouse if you want, I guess. Eggy? Yeah, I'm Eggy. I'm Eggy. If you want your own cow, you can win one here at the ranch for Link's home. Really? Oh wait, no, Link doesn't have a home. You can use the Great Deku Tree's dead wood to create a giant Kokiri hotel. For what? Kokiri tourism? Oh wait, I can just teleport there. Hold on. Actually, no, I need to go somewhere to heal up. Where can I find 1 billion pots with a ton of hearts inside? Oh wait, I can probably just find some grass. Hold on. Probably want to drink your milk and refill before leaving. No, it's fine. I'll just do this. It's fine. I'll just mow the lawn. It's fine. Yeah, rolling into trees might have hearts too. Oh, true. Oh, but it's getting dangery time. It's fine. I just have to survive the dangery time. What do you gotta say about this? Yeah, I know. I was just there. I was just there. If you beat Malin's best time at the racetrack at the ranch, she gives you something special. It's a cow. So is it just like unlimited milk? Like just milk, unlimited milk? Forklift certification? For what forklift? Okay, no hearts from here. There's gotta be more grass somewhere. That can't be the only patch of grass. I refuse to believe that that's the only patch of grass. I'll get some more trees. You're sure that rolling into trees gives you anything? Oh, there's more grass over there. Boo! It's all potions. Oh. I can't even carry these rupees. I'm gonna pick them up anyway. More grass? Pray tell? I implore thee. Oh, there's a big rock. What happens if I explode the big rock? Hold on. There's gotta be something that happens when I make it... What? What do you mean I can't explode big rock? Is that not the point of big rock? What's over here? I can clearly go there, so there must be something. Rock too strong. Like diamond. I guess I know the different colors of rocks mean something different. Oh, there's arrows. Maybe rolling into trees does actually do something. Maybe it's only certain trees. It's only seems to be trees on this side. It's not giving me the treats I want. Give me the cinnamon hearts. I don't know. Did anybody actually enjoy cinnamon hearts? Like, are there actually, like, I feel like cinnamon hearts, like, candy corn gets the treatment that I think cinnamon hearts deserve. Like, I actually think cinnamon hearts are worse than those, like, little chalky hearts that say things on them. I love cinnamon candy in all forms. Okay, the single cinnamon hearts enjoyer has logged on. Okay, this has got to be blow-upable. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I need to stop moving. Whoops. There we go. Boom. A hole. Okay. Let's see. What's here? Yay! Any hearts? Spare a single heart for the poor. Just a single one? I don't care what the time is. Oh, well, there's grass now, so hopefully that'll help. There we go. Again, maybe I am going about this in the least efficient way possible, but I don't feel like going all the way back to the ranch, if I'm gonna be real. Maury, hello! Found you on the homepage. Ooh, nice and good. Twilight Princess is when they started letting you leave rupees in chests if your wallet is full. Really? It took them that long? It took them that long? Yeah, better than candy peanuts, circus peanuts? You're on the homepage? No, but it might have been on their homepage. Because sometimes if you are relevant to their interests, you will end up on their homepage. Unless I am actually on homepage and Twitch just for some reason completely failed to inform me of this fact. Which I guess is not... Because usually, like, for, like, the homepage, what do they call it? Like, the little roller. Like, you know, the stuff that starts auto-playing. I think that is, like, a partner-only thing, right? And usually you have to, like, arrange a spot in advance, right? You're like, I would like to be on Twitch homepage at this point. Yeah, you'd have, like, 500 viewers then. Yeah. And, being on the homepage also, like, hugely inflates the viewer count because it's all... I guess it still counts the people who are, like, auto-playing it, right? And also the fact that people will see you and click on. But yeah, if you are relevant to somebody's interest, or if you're like similar to a channel that they've already watched, you will also end up on their homepage as well. Ooh, okay. Come on. Come on, hearts for the poor. Unbelievable. You also have a bunch of weirdos jump to your stream to ask why you're a cartoon and have so many viewers. Conversation hearts? No, I'm talking about I was talking about the cinnamon hearts. Like, the conversation hearts are like the chalky ones. I don't mind those. I don't like the cinnamon hearts. What would you do for your first front page stream once you get Twitch partner? Karaoke, of course. Definitely karaoke. I feel like most people, because it's for... Usually it's for, like, the whole day, right? So I feel like most people who I know who have gotten onto, like, homepage, they'll usually have, like, a subathon type thing, where they're like, okay, I'm gonna be on for the whole day, and I'm gonna be doing this game, and then I'm gonna be having collabs, and then I'm gonna be having people on, and then we're gonna be... Like, basically just trying to, like, take advantage of it for as long as possible. Oh, hello! Sleepsy! Hello! Hello! Can we get shout out? Hold on, maybe I'll do the shout out. Hold on, unless somebody else is about to beat me to it. Shout out. Oh no, I forgot to do... Did some... Oh, thank you. Did Bloom get a shout out? I totally forgot if Bloom got a shout out. This stuff should really be automatic, I'm gonna be real. But yes, hello Sleepsy, hello Raiders, how was your stream? I am NiceEggy, I am nice and I'm an Eggy, and right now we're playing Ocarina of Time, which I've been told it's not pronounced Ocarina. I'm currently trying to cut down grass so I can get the one remaining heart, because I refuse to just drink milk and go back for more milk. So, yeah. You're shouting at Bloom, what did he do? Try to make you play retro games. You made us play golf games. Picture of sad Eggy, she was forced to play golf. Ocarina is the Breaking Bad of video games, right? It is the legendary Zelda. I don't know, it's default Zelda. Ocarina. Like the whale? Ocarina of Time. Epona the RV. Link just driving around in a car. Anyway, that's why he had to be an adult. He needed his driver's license. Whoa, there we go. Okay. Grass cutting mission complete. Let us go back to Fire Temple, which was the actual thing we were trying to do. Down A, right down. Okay. Yeah, Dark Souls is the Ocarina of Time of video games. Dark Souls is the Ocarina of Time of movies, of games, of books. Maybe I should make a save state here. Hold on. Just in case. Ocarina of Time is the avatar of Dark Souls games. Ocarina of Time is the friends we made along the way. Ocarina is when a shape has 8 sides. All right. Okay, hold on. It's sort of, oh, are you kidding me? It's sort of lock-in hours because I'm trying to remember how to actually get into the temple and how to get to the places that I was trying to go to. Without getting burned by bats on fire. Ocarina is the octagon of games. Legend of Zelda, octagon of time. Still remember you being around that boulder room. Well, it's like, okay, I lost to a mini-boss that I think is in an upcoming room. And they didn't even have the good manners to give me a heart. The heart's over there. Hold on. I had those hearts on the other side before. Did they reset? Do I get more of them? Oh, I can get more of them. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll probably go grab those. Gordon was like, here's how to beat him, and you forgot. I did forget. I did forget. I don't know, the Gordons told me many things, and I forgot all of them. I also remember the Gordons being like, oh yeah, sometimes walls will sound different if you can, you know, if there's something hidden behind them. And then I forgot. Oh, are you kidding me? Ooh, I took fall damage. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, jump down from here. And then get in the fire elevator. Donk. Wait, no! I missed the fire elevator! Now I have to go back and go ding! And then, like, climb all the way back up. I don't know. Current EGGY work. It takes place in a very tall building. And I have to take a very... Well, it's not that long of an elevator ride. Like, I have to go up, like... At least... Like... Okay. Don't jump. Don't jump. There we go. Like, I have to go up a lot of floors. Are there at least multiple elevators? Yes. But the only thing is that, like, because they are, like, super speedy elevators, sometimes my ears feel weird when I get in them. Especially when you're going... I feel like it happens more so with going up than going down for me, but... I don't know. I have been in places before. I think once I remember I stayed in a hotel with my family and our room was on, like, the 12th floor. And, like, the elevator moved so fast that I would feel like it was speedy, but I felt like I was getting motion sickness sometimes. Ah, right, here we go. I remember this. There's the shortcut through. Just riding an elevator would have horribly taxed my life. I mean, that's true. It's better than having to, like, climb up several dozen flights of stairs. It is kind of neat to work that high up, though. I do like looking out the window and seeing stuff outside. Like, ah! This location does, in fact, feel relatively luxurious. Not, like, super luxurious, but, like... I don't know. Cool area. Cooler than what I'm used to. Ah! Okay. Never mind the mini-boss. Can I survive figuring out where the Oh wait, no, this was the... Oh god, this was the... No! This was the run from the fire room. Hold on. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm not very locked in tonight, I think. Methinks? I don't think I even needed to do that. Okay, can I grab those hearts with something? Because I don't feel like making that jump. I'm gonna be real. I'm too far. Okay, I guess not. Safe state that- oh wait, no, I think I can jump. I just need to be over here. Yeah, there's no way I wouldn't make this jump, right? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, that would have been really funny if I didn't, but also I'm glad that I made the jump. Here we go. Should I save state here as well? I remember I had to go to Chicago Hospital when I was a paramedic, and it was like 36th floor, please. And it was super stable and fast because it's a hospital, but I felt so violently ill. Yeah, it's like, with elevators, it's like the faster you go, I feel like, again, it's like super speedy elevators can give you motion sickness, I think. Oh, right, I remember the balls room. Okay, we're... Did I really go all the way this way just to get stuck in the balls room again? Hold on. Ugh. Have the map, but not the kind that tells you... Well, I guess none of them really tell you where the doors are. So I've been here. There was a Gordon here, and now there's no longer a Gordon here. Because I got him out of there. There's a door somewhere here that I need to find. If I can, you know, go for long enough without getting hit with balls. I ever wonder what it's like to live in a pinball machine. No. Remind me for the letter to be mad at Eggy when I'm finished what I'm working on. You have to be mad at me? Why? Like it's like an obligation? Like you're saying this like it's like you have to like you're putting it in your schedule. Like you're like, oh yeah, 3 p.m. next week. Remember to be mad at Eggy. Is it here? Or was that the door I came out of? Yes, it was. Oh, right, no, I remember, okay, I remember what I'm doing now. I remember, I think. Where's my bow and arrow? There we go. Save state. Check map? Check map. What's on map? I mean, I have map. But I have not found map to be very particularly helpful in this scenario. I think this was it. Oh wait, no, this wasn't it. This was where I got the compass or something. That wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. And I'm back where I was before. I suppose I can say I got a tablet last week. I've been self-teaching myself to draw, and I'm drawing Eggy fan art, and lace is the most brutal thing to get right in drawing. I'm so angry. Understandable. Understandable. Like, it's a very delicate thing. I think Clip Studio Paint, sometimes people will make lace brushes in Clip Studio Paint, or I imagine that they probably have them in other programs as well. But like, I don't know. That's fine, I guess, if you're like okay with it all looking like super uniform and stuff. But yeah. I feel like lace though is one of those things where it's like super impressive if you get it right. Like even I look at like old paintings. Like when I was at the museum with Beba, like looking at like a lot of the like Rococo paintings that had like all the, because like everybody at the time was wearing big lace because that's who was being painted, was people in big lace, and like it was always impressive every time. Oh, okay. No, where was the door? Where was the door? Where's the door that takes me to mini boss? I should have written this down, but I couldn't even remember at the time how I got there, so I just didn't bother to. I didn't bother to. I'm freehanding it, because I'm a masochist. Not necessarily. It just means that you care about the fine details. No, this isn't it either. It was a room with the firewalls, right? Yeah. But I think in order to get to the room with the... Oh, do I need to, like, go back? Ugh. I'm just remember, because I have to get to the top. I have to get to the top there somehow. Is it through the other side? Was it through here? Oh, it was at the top there, I think. Right, because if you screwed up, then you'd have a hard time. Here we go. Yeah, I think it was up here. No, it wasn't. Wait, no, maybe it was. Do I'm gonna save state here just in case. Because that door does not look like it's going to a Goron. Ah, yes, here we go. Yeah, this looks more familiar. What do you have to say about this? You can see down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? Ugh. Okay. Well, we can't worry about that right now. We can't worry about that right now. Oh, wait! No! Oh! Oh, no! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Let's go back. I forgot about the completely fake door. I forgot about the fake door. Oh, right, the firewall maze. Okay, I remember. It's coming back to me now. It's coming back to me now. You have to go, I think it's like this way. And then... avoid the ball somehow. Oh! Oh, no, not there either. Is it here? Ah, here we go. And there's some pots in the corner that will kill you if you try to get to them. Silly fire maze. Where you will die for the crime of wanting to... Are you kidding me? That's illegal, they can't do that. Okay. So now that we're fully healed, now that we're 90% healed. Okay. Now we make a new save state. This feels like stepping on rakes. I'm sorry. Can't be gaming. Okay. Please don't eat me. If you eat something like me, you'll get a stomach ache. You'll be sorry. It's okay, I'm not going to. I am much too small for that. Wait, did I just go back outside? Hold on. Was there a second fire maze that nobody told me about? Yeah, what? Is there fire room too? Fire room too. Oh, I see a switch over there. Okay. I don't remember this from last time though. Ugh, I was as far away from it as possible. I didn't think I could do that. This is nonsense. They can't do that. That's illegal. I don't even know what's being timed. Oh, right. I remember what's being timed. We're gonna need to step on that switch again. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're safe. And we got these. Cool and good. Cool and good. The fire temple, Eggy. There's gonna be a lot of fire rooms. Fire in the fire temple? I refuse. I refuse. More like the fire temple because I refuse to work here anymore. Okay, what was it? What was the hint that it gave again? Can I... Okay, what do you gotta say about this? Extinguish its flaming clothes first. How? Stop, drop, and roll? How do I put them out again? Because one of the Gorons told me, said if you are on fire, you can stop, drop, and roll. But I don't think that's working out here. Try hammer? What hammer? Hold on. Like, what do I have at my disposal here? I have hook shot. Something about the Gordon's special plant? Are there bomb flowers in this room, or can I just use normal bombs? Like, can I explode this thing? Will it even work? Hold on, I'm not gonna try to even... Well, maybe I'll have a bit of milk. I was like, should I have milk? What blows you away? Wind. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it would move. I didn't realize it would do that. Come on, come on. Can I throw another bomb at it? No, that's not gonna work. Do I try to corner it? No, I can't go through the center of the room. Ah, man, okay. That's fine, we know what we're doing now. It's fine. Boom. Do I go at it with arrows, maybe? Is that the strat? I wonder if it's too quick for arrows. You know, I'm gonna try to see, maybe, because they gave me quite a bit of arrows, a surprising amount of arrows before going in here. We beat him to death with arrows? Oh man, I missed! Nah! Hookshot does work. That was the only way I knew how this worked as a kid. Really? Okay. Stay still for a second. No! Okay, maybe if I can get him... Oh, man. I thought I could get him in time. Come on, stop speed skating. Oh yeah, the Olympics are coming up soon, aren't they? Come on, boom, explode. Get him. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, so goodbye to that strategy. Okay. So we might run out of bombs soon, but there can't be that much more to go, right? Like, I'm just bad enough with bombs. Oops. Like, I'm bad enough with bombs that I can't really... Are you kidding me? I'm really bad with aiming. Okay, you gotta stop speed skating sooner or later. I'm sorry, I'm losing at speed skating. I'm losing. I'm losing! Can't wait for this guy to finally run out of steam, run out of smoke. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, it's fine, even if I... There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, why am I so slow? Hold on. Should I not be focusing? Should I not be aiming? Ugh. Boom, okay. Get exploded. Get exploded, fire chicken. Oh my god, how did I miss? Where is he now? How, ah! I believe in Gamer Eggy. Hello, Callie! I'm losing to fire chicken. I'm losing to spicy hot wings. I'm losing to, I'm losing to spicy sandwich. I'm literally taking tick damage. It's a scarecrow, let's be real. Is it? Oh, okay. He changed color again. He changed color again. That must be good, right? He was red at first, or like orange, and then he was blue, and like now he's green. That must be good. Isn't that fire like, because I know stuff, fire is like blue when it's super hot, but isn't there like stuff you can like pour into the fire? Yes. I was gonna say, isn't there things you pour into the fire to make it green? Whew. I love how it goes from like agile ballerina to chubby little guy. Yeah, it goes from like speed skater to not speed skater. But yes, hello Callie, hello Callie, hello Callie, hello everyone who came with Callie. How are you doing? Sorry, I was winning. I was winning. I am NiceEggy, and I am nice, and I'm an Eggy. And right now I'm doing Ocarina of Time, but usually I also play a lot of Mahjong and sing sometimes. Whoa! I didn't think it was gonna do that. Stuff with copper is usually green, if I remember correctly. Ah, that's what I was thinking of. But yes, how was your stream? What were you doing? Did you have a nice and good time doing it? Driftwood words different? Yeah, colors because of the salt. Yeah. Well, I just remember like when I was a kid, I remember this like seeing something at Walmart that was basically just like these little packets, and I guess they contained like minerals of some sort, and they were just like pour this into the fire and it'll burn this color, and they had like all different ones. They had like blue and green and purple and stuff. Is this the uncensored version? This is whatever version is on Nintendo Switch Online. I don't know which version it is. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. Have I been here before? I think I've been here before. Yeah, I've been here before. What? It's similar to a different... Oh, okay, so I have not been here before. Yes. Literally asking kids to play with fire. Unbelievable. I mean, again, they, I think all the packets were like, for with parental supervision. Okay, I'm probably not gonna make it. I did not make it. Okay. But like, I don't know. I guess it was kind of sold with fireworks, like... I don't know. Even as a kid, though, I was not big on setting things on fire. No! See, that's why I wasn't big on setting things on fire. Like, I remember, I think once, during Canada Day, I was given, like, a little... You know one of those little sparklers? Like, just, like, those, I guess, strings of flammable stuff that just, like, sparkle big, and I spent the entire time holding it as far away from my body as possible. Have you tried... Oh, right, the Gordon's secret crop. You're so right. I forgot you could do that in this game. Just like buy yourself some time like that. I forgot you could do that. You're so smart. Thank you. Sparklers aren't as good anymore. I don't know. Do they burn less bright or are we just bigger now? So the flame looks smaller. But yeah. Same, I had heard of losing fingers before ever holding a sparkler. Yeah! Because, like, I'd heard... It was the same thing even when I would have them on, like, birthday cakes. Like, anything more sparkly than, like, a normal candle. I was, like, holding it as far away from my face as possible. I'm not a fire person. What is this? Did that do anything? What about this? Will this do anything? Ah! Oh, but of course. And those ones don't get set off. Those ones don't get set off with the bombs either, do they? I don't suppose. Oh, you gotta go on the narrow thing. No volcano cakes. I don't know. I was but a timid child. I was but a timid child. No! I recommend a save state. You know what? I think I will do that. You're very right. You're very right. I used to go inside places on fire. Yeah, but that was your job. That's different. And I'm assuming you were an adult when you did that. Not a twisted fire starter. I don't know. Baby Eggy, I've told this story on stream many times, but I guess there's more people here now. So, like, Baby Eggy was, like, I was very much like a rules-following child. Like, I did not understand that, like, in order for rules to work, there has to be, like, someone around to enforce them. I just thought it was, like, there's rules and you gotta follow the rules. And that's how that works. So, I would always, like, I remember once when I was a kid, are you kidding me? I was once at a pool with my parents. We were at a hotel and there was a pool there. And I was a kid who read everything. So I literally went to the sign with like the rules on it and I read the rules, and the rules said like there was a maximum number of people that could be in the pool area, and then I counted how many people were in the pool area and it was more than the maximum, and then I started crying because I thought we were gonna get kicked out. I don't know why they thought they would kick us out, because most of the people in that pool, there was like an entire like hockey team. Like there was like some kids having some hockey tournament that were staying in the same hotel as us. So if anything, I think they would have kicked out the giant hockey team and not like my small family of 4 people. But yeah, I don't know why. I was like, I just thought, I'm like, that's the rules. There was no lifeguard. There was nobody to enforce that. But I'm like, yeah, that's the rules. That's just how that works. I believe that the permanent record existed. You know when you're a kid and they're like, oh yeah, if you get in trouble, they're gonna put that on your permanent record. And like the permanent record doesn't exist, right? Like to a certain extent, like if you commit actual crimes, like if you commit actual crimes, then yeah, there is like a criminal record. But like if you get in trouble in like grade 4, like your employers in the future aren't going to be looking at that, right? But no, I totally believe that the permanent record existed. And I think I thought that like the authority was a bit more central than it actually was. Like I thought that like if I got in trouble at like summer camp, then like my teachers would know and my parents would know. Glad we have that save state. You're so right. I'm so happy we have that save state. That was an excellent idea. I'm related to teachers. They don't even know if it exists. Well, I don't know, because I'm like, I feel like if you do something heinous enough as a kid, maybe there would be a permanent record. But again, I feel like that would be more of a criminal record type thing, right? Like, you're not gonna like have like a... If you get in a fight in grade 1, that's not gonna like... That's not gonna follow you for the rest of your life, right? Ah, this is the hammer you guys are talking about. This is the hammer. You just say sealed juvie records, at least in the US. Yeah, I guess that's sort of the... That's sort of the permanent record. Okay, how does the hammer work? Boom. Okay. Boom. I'd save state again. Oh, wait, is that what the hammer does? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, what a nice Eggy. Hello. I am the nice Eggy. That is so true. Whoa. Okay, let's beat things to death with hammers. Wait, no. I was using my sword. And not the hammer. Boom. I'm so sorry for spoiling you, by the way. Many apologies. I didn't see what you said, so I think you're still in the clear. You're still in the clear. Oh god, am I gonna need... I think I'm gonna need more. Unless these boxes contain health, which they do not. Hold on. I don't want to have to drink more milk, but if that's what must be done. Okay, okay. Let's beat this dungeon. Let's beat him to death with hammers. Spoilers, this game will end. Did you know at the end of the game, the story will end? Yes. Alright, okay, and then we gotta... Oh, are you kidding me? Hold on. Okay, I'm assuming I hit it real hard. Maybe this is a bombs thing. Is this a bombs thing? Maybe it's a bombs thing. No, maybe not. You broke the boxes, didn't you? Oh. Was I not supposed to break the boxes? Classic. I'm sorry. Sorry for my foolishness. It's fine. Well, we can just exit the room and reload the boxes. It's fine. Live service Zelda. What would you have? Like procedurally generated dungeons or something? Roguelike Zelda? Okay. Do we need 2 boxes? No, I guess just 1 is enough. Oh, no, maybe we do need both boxes. Hold on. Is this the bat's fault somehow? Ah, here we go. Daily logon rewards, yeah. Sign in daily for your extra 10 rupees. What? Okay. This switch looks rusted. Hit it with hammers. And I guess it'll stay down because it's so rusty. Don't oil the switch. I feel like I should make a save state. This feels like a save state spot. They did do that Super Mario Run mobile app. Wasn't there also like the it was like a mobile port of Mario Kart. Did that have daily login? Because I know it had microtransactions. Oh, this was the one where I had to play a song, right? Was it? Write it down. I think it had dailies, yeah, or at least daily challenges. Eggy, drink water? Okay. While he's doing that. Because I remember for like the for the Mario Kart Mobile, I remember like, apparently it had tracks that people actually like enjoyed. But they were all like paid add-ons. They were like microtransactions. Can I go over there? I suppose not. Is this a jump I can make? Or is it— oh wait, no, hold on. Here we go. Alright, beat it to death with hammers. Alright, Gordon. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron's special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? Okay, goodbye. 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 If this is a rupee, I'm gonna be very mad. Thank God. Oh, right, because usually the ones with the Gordons were always keys, right? Okay, good luck navigating your way out without dying. Okay, if I just play the song that takes me back to the entrance, will that reset everything? Oh, to the Goron, not you. Don't do that. Okay, I won't. Don't worry. I mean, surely there's got to be an easy way to get back to the entrance, right? Like, they wouldn't tell you about a thing at the entrance and then make it extra difficult to go back to the entrance, right? They wouldn't do that to you. Probably. Hop back up on the block. Oh, wait, hold on a second. That's what this thing does, isn't it? Whoa! Makes you take damage. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, we don't have the boss key, but we have the other one. Where have we not been yet? No! I don't want to take tick damage. Okay. Okay, so. Oh, wait, hold on. That was a hookshot thing. That was a hookshot thing. That was a thing I was looking at earlier where I was like, how do I do the hookshot? There we go. That's what that's for, I think. Am I still too far away somehow? I'm still too far away. Hold on. Maybe if I go right up to the edge, I can manage to still not get it. How close do I need to be? Ah, here we go. From there, I can access all of these pots. Ooh, hold on. I have an empty bottle. I have an empty bottle. Your toes are off the platform, you're so close to the edge. Yeah, why would they do it that way? That seems kind of dumb. Why would they do it that way? Okay. So, we've accessed a bunch of pots. And now I don't know where to go from here. Guess there's something on the other side. Now I'm thinking about this now. Do you know if, like, the people who were, like, the guy who would have recorded for all of, like, Link's like, all the grunts, was that, like, an actual voice actor, or was it, like, one of those things where it was just, like, a developer? A real dude? No, I know it was a real dude, but, like, was it like an actual voice actor, or was it like a dev? Because, like, I know in some games, like I think Ace Attorney, because there was only, like, you know, 5 lines of actual spoken voiced dialogue ever. Like, it was literally just like Phoenix's objection, take that and hold it. And then I think Edgeworth had the same 3. And I think Von Karma had a couple. But that's like 7, 8 lines total. So it was all just recorded by like various members of the translation staff. Which is why they keep having to recast all the rules, because they're like, oh yeah, now that we're making more games, maybe we need to use actual voice actors. Yeah, young Link and adult Link were different voice actors. Yeah, of course, as one would expect. But yeah, probably a guy they got, not a dev. Like an actual like voice actor who like voice acts on purpose. And not just like whoever they had to pull into the studio. I don't know, I'm like... Okay, so there's gotta be something I missed because I have a key and I can't use it here. Oh, right! The secret door. I heard there was a secret door that Link opened, and it pleased the Lord. It says adult Link VA was in Bleach, but it's AI summary, so it could be wrong. Yeah. Is it also one of those things where they're like, was he, like, uncredited or something? The flames flicker, which make me feel like I'm doing something. I'm just not sure what. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Ah! But you don't really care for puzzles, do you? It goes like this, the hammer hit the... the shot of Hook and the... I don't know. The arrow, yeah, goes like this. The hammer hit, the arrow shot, and the hook shot lift. The hero of time was fighting hallelujah. Like, you watch that song, makes me ugly cry, you don't want to see that? Oh, goodness. Well, I might ugly cry about something else. Hold on, here we go. I'll add it to the karaoke list. Okay, don't get your sword eaten. Can I hit this guy with hammers? Don't eat my hammer, please. What about bombs? Will this guy take bombs? Can I explode him from the inside? Because I know that's an option in some Zelda games. Oh no! Or you can just get your stuff back. Okay. The hookshot worked right. I don't remember. I feel like how to beat these guys, like, changes in every game. Because I seem to remember in playing the DS ones as a kid, you could, like, throw a bomb while they're inhaling, and they'll, like, inhale it, and then just explode from the inside. Whee! We gotta hit these guys? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Can I fall down the holes? No. Ah. Again? Another one? That's illegal. They can't do that. They can't do that to me. They can't make me do that. I don't have any more save states. I have no choice but to survive this. Okay. Okay, come on. Try your new toy? Oh, right! Big hammer. Okay. Let's see. Big hammer. I'm surprised that, like, Link doesn't get slower. Or at least not, like, noticeably slower. I thought he would get, like, noticeably slower when carrying around Big Hammer. Low-key, that song's very Eucor. Very, I don't know, do people do operatic covers of Hallelujah? Despite the fact that you'd think they would. I feel like I don't hear people doing that a lot. I feel like it's more of a... when you're a pop belter and want to show that off. Wait, where'd he go? Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, probably one more. It's fine. Where'd he go? Where's my chicken? Wait, no! It was too slow. It's fine, I have a fairy. It's fine. Come on. Run out of stamina. Come on, get tired. Stop speed skating. Get tired. I know you can probably technically hit him with the hammer while he's moving. It's probably just harder, I imagine. Come on, it's almost over. There we go. That's enough. That's enough of that. Okay. Oh, that's gotta be the boss key. That's definitely gonna be the boss key, right? No? All that light and spectacle? There's two of the flare dancers. Okay. So at least there's not a third one, right? All that spectacle for that? Okay. Oh, that's gotta be the boss key. That is a big chest full of spectacle. But yes, hello, Linkstorm. Hello. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Oh, I see. Big Brother Darunia asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help Big Brother. Goodbye. Alright, this has to be the boss key. Let's see, what time is it? 10:12 p.m.? I think maybe once I finish this dungeon. Because I started late, but I don't want to go to bed super late. Because I have a long day tomorrow. I'm heading straight to the long day factory tomorrow, so... I don't want to end too late. So yeah, maybe I'll see if I can try to beat the boss. And then if I do not, once I beat the boss, then the stream is over. Unless it takes me 9,000 years to beat the boss. Which hopefully it will not. You can probably beat the temple. Yeah, I think first I'm gonna go buy, because I already used my fairy. Oh wait, no, okay, so I have a fairy and you know what? I'm gonna go get some milk. I'm gonna go run out for some milk. Hold on. Before this thing kills me. Okay. Milk time. Okay, upright, upright, left up. Upright, upright, left up. Do 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 do. Alright. Here comes the cigs. No! The hero of time would never smoke. I don't think Link would smoke. He just doesn't have the vibe. I don't know. I feel like Link, maybe it's just because we always see him as a kid. He kind of low-key has like asthma vibes. Can I elaborate on this? No, I don't know. I don't know why, but like, you gotta agree with me, right? Link's only a potion user? I don't know. I think Link would drink alcohol. I think he would drink. I don't think he would. I don't think he would smoke. Don't forget to drink milk before you leave, unless you want to heart hunt again. Oh right, yeah. Oh, like a special milk from Majora's Mask. Oh right, the thing that everyone at the milk bar is drinking. I don't know. I'm sure there's gotta be like some like alcohol cocktail. People who know more about alcohol than I do, there's gotta be some cocktail that contains milk, right? Like, I kind of want to, I don't know, see a milk bar that serves those. Link's vice is gambling. You know what? That sounds more correct. Irish cream, yeah. White Russian. Oh yeah, absolutely. Isn't there also I think it's like Kahlua milk. Oops. Bang, 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 bang. There's also coffees and teas that are also cocktails. True, yeah. Oh, that's what you're saying with like Irish cream, right? There's like Irish coffee. Or isn't there like hot chocolate with Baileys in it? Maybe eggnog might count too. Alright. Bourbon cream is a cream liquor too. Yeah, isn't there also... Is amaretto? The one with almonds. Is that... Does that also count? I don't remember if it's like a creamy one. Or if it's just like, I keep having drinks with it that has it with like other things. And Link will never speak of the talking cow or think twice about it at all. It doesn't matter. Bailey's is also Oreo cream, yeah. I wouldn't doubt that there's a recipe for alcoholic Chateau Romani from Majora's Mask. Somebody's probably made it, yeah. Oh wait, no, do I have to drink all the milk? So I have an empty bottle. And then do. don't know. I feel like there's enough people out there who like intentionally make drinks from fictional things, make food and drink from fictional things. Somebody probably has like a recipe for that. You can do alcoholic milkshakes too. Yeah, that's true. I mean, someone's probably made like alcoholic boba or something. Someone's probably made like a fruity boba with like a bunch of soju poured in. Someone's probably made that. I think that would actually that could be good. I'm not gonna lie, that could be good. Like some kind of like, you know, green tea with like a bunch of peach soju poured in with like tapioca at the bottom. That could be good. That could be good. Oh, wait a second. I can just teleport back. We're just doing the necessary preparations. Okay. Down A, down A, right down, right down. Imagine if you dare alcoholic vegetable juice. Isn't that, what's it called? Virgin Mary? Is that what it's called? Bloody Mary? Mary's involved there somehow. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Would a Virgin Mary just be like the non-alcoholic version, maybe? Bloody Mary. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Or, Caesar. Oh, right. I forgot to put on my fireproof clothes. Does tomato juice count? I was thinking, like, carrot. Well, I don't know. There is a... what's it called? V8? Like, the vegetable juice? Isn't that, like, used in, like, a lot of cocktails? Or what's it called? Mott's Clamato? Oh, wait, no, that's the one with clams in it, right? A Shirley Temple? No, a Shirley Temple doesn't vegetables. A Shirley Temple is that's like a sweet one with like, I don't remember what's in it. I think there's cherry in there somewhere. It's a sweet one. All right. We're making our save state here. But yeah, no, it's okay. Sorry, I forgot what we were talking about before we... Long Island ice cream. Is that like a... affogato? Equip your shield. Oh, right, you're right, thank you. Affogato? Affogato is the one where you, like, put it on ice cream, right? It's an affogato. Thanks. Banana beer's gotta be a thing. Maybe, I know pineapple beer is a thing. And, like, orange beer is a thing. Espresso and ice cream? I call it a float. I mean... Now that I think of it, I wonder if someone's probably made... Because I know in Japan, like, melon soda floats were super common. I'm sure someone has tried to make, like, a Chu-Hai float. Like, they just took one of, like, the sweeter Chu-Hais and just put ice cream on it. Someone has to have tried that somehow, right? Alright, boss time. Okay. So we cannot go back. Is this one of the more frustrating bosses or the less frustrating bosses, would you guys say? Volvagia. Sounds like a Pokemon. It's a fun boss? Okay, it's one of the better ones. Okay. Because I know earlier on with this game, like, I would get frustrated with... I think it was during the Forest Temple. I would get frustrated and people would be like, yeah, average Forest Temple experience. Is this whack-a-mole? Is that what this is? Is this whack-a-mole? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we didn't get him quick enough. Uh-oh. Okay, don't die of fire. Seems simple enough. Okay, time for whack-a-mole again. Oops. Oh, wait, no, I have a fairy. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I was too reckless, but we're good. Oops. I didn't get all the hits that I wanted to, but that's okay. Wait, again? Okay, don't die of fire. Don't die of fire. It's whack-a-mole. Oh. Okay, don't die of big rocks. Understood. Is big rocks time over? Oh goodness. Okay. Looks like big rocks time is over. And now we're back to dying of fire. Don't catch on fire. I highly recommend not catching on fire. I don't know. I feel like me and my family, we have this running joke about not, like, don't catch on fire. Because, like, I remember my sister once saying, like, when she was in middle school, because you know how they would have, like, all those, like, lab safety videos about, like, you know, make sure you're wearing your goggles and, like, make sure you're, you know, handling your chemicals correctly. And, like, she's like, it seems like the example they would always use as a thing that would go wrong is something catching on fire. So, like, yeah, if you screw up in the lab, you're gonna catch on fire. That's just what's gonna happen. It doesn't matter what the mistake actually was, you're gonna catch on fire. You know? If you leave stuff on the floor and there's a tripping hazard, you're gonna catch on fire. If you don't check what chemicals are in the bottle, you're gonna catch on fire. If you don't put on your goggles, you're gonna catch on fire. We have too many people in the pool on the post limit. No! I caught on fire. If you don't pay attention to the game when you're playing, you're gonna catch on fire. I have to put my shield back on again. That was too funny, I killed her, chat. The fire hits for 3 hearts? Yeah, because I caught on fire. I was making some cereal. Why did it catch on fire? Because you put the wrong amount into the bowl, maybe. Also, hello, Mix Patch. There are burners in the lab. Yeah, like, there are things that can actually catch on fire. But, like, it's not automatically gonna... It's not like everything will just, like, automatically catch on fire, right? If you're too funny, you catch on fire. Alright, if you don't lock in, you're gonna catch on fire. If you don't beat the boss, you're gonna catch on fire. My stove caught on fire to this day. I don't know how that happened, but if you have a stove on fire, I'm assuming you should try to not have a stove on fire. I don't know. I have technically once caused a small kitchen fire. Nobody was hurt, and my grandma thought it was very funny. Basically, I tried boiling pasta in a pot that was too small to do so because I assumed I was doing the thing where you like heat up your water and then you put the pasta in and then you're like, oh yeah, this will just like, you know, this will just like, you know, as it cooks, it will soften out and I'm gonna be able to, you know, get the, just like, I don't have to worry, right? It will just, you know, it will become flexible and it will just fall in, right? But then it didn't do that fast enough. So instead it basically like folded over the side of the pot. Ugh! It folded over the side of the pot and then it fell in the flame of the gas stove. And then it caught on fire. So I like just turned my head towards the pasta and then I started screaming. And then my grandma thought that was funny. Alright, hold on. I think I still have my fairy, so I'm good. But I do need to lock it. To avoid... Oh boy, okay. This isn't a catching on fire situation. I think this is now a rocks falling on head situation. But like the rocks look pretty hot, so I think they could probably cause you to catch on fire. I think that is something worth being concerned about, you know? Okay, whatever its next attack is, it's probably going to kill me. But not in real life. As in, like, I have a fairy. I just preemptive milk drink? No, the milk will be for the next time I die. Or the next time I begin dying. Like, I sort of know what I'm doing. It's not like the other one, like the mini-boss, where I was just, like, flailing around with reckless abandon trying to figure out what this guy is asking me to do. Alright, bonk it on the head. Alright. Try not to die. Rocks, right? Oh yeah, this is falling rocks. I feel like falling rocks is easier to avoid than fire. There we go. Ugh! Are you kidding me? No! My chance! Now I'm gonna catch on fire. Now I'm gonna catch on fire. I don't want to catch on fire. Ah, I caught on fire. Tired of catching on fire. Thing like boiling milk to soothe your wounds. Honestly, it's funny how like the milk is not like spoiling at all. I guess maybe the clothes that make you fireproof also make everything you're carrying fireproof as well. I mean, I'm already making it further than last time. Is it falling rocks now? Is it the turn of falling rocks? Yeah, this feels very falling rocks core. You are now immune to hot sauce. Yeah, Link cannot take any damage from spicy foods. He is simply now immune. Oh. Okay. Well, the fire's gone now, we're good. But I missed my chance. Nah, now it's fire turn. I don't like when it's fire turn. It's less fun. like fire turn. Your bottle has thermos capabilities. Yeah, these glass bottles. I don't know. I guess they're like magic glass bottles. They got that like magic insulation. Okay, I'm not gonna miss my chance this time. Uh-oh. Oh, they're doing this nonsense. Okay. I'm glad they only pulled that nonsense like once or twice. Bones. Heart container. Yes. Okay. There's nothing more back here that I have to get. I mean, I guess I freed all the Gorons, right? They're probably fine. They're probably fine. One of our hardcore Zelda deaths? Yeah, I feel like that's the first time I've seen like just straight up bones coming out of a character that, you know, did not previously have its bones showing. Like I fought like, you know, skeletons before. But like this is the first one where it's like you do not see the bones and then it dies and now there's bones. All right. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race, the Gordon race. As you turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the Wild Darunia, turned out to be the great Sage of Fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. He seems very, nonchalant about this. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. Let's go! That upward angle when it comes in from the top makes it feel like it's about to just like drop on his head. Alright. Fire medallion. Fire. 2 down, 4 left. Yippee! Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. They're waiting for you, Gordon, in the Sage Chamber. Do we just leave now? That's it? I mean, I guess we just go to one of the other temples. Well, I guess let's Temple of Time. Let's Temple of Time and go somewhere quiet to write in our journal. Up, left, left. Up, right, left, up. Okay. Refill milk for future egg? Maybe. Because, like, it's, what, 10:37? I should probably end soon, but also, I thought this would take me a lot longer. I just assume every boss is gonna take me, like, 9 billion years to beat. Eggy's too gamer. I'm too gamer! Let me make a save state. Beat so many enemies with hammers. That's true. I can beat anything with hammers, probably. I don't know. Should I try beating these guys with hammers? Is probably not a good idea. Oh, wait, no, I can't even use hammer. This is like a hammer-free zone. If you beat the boss fast, you won't catch on fire. Easy. I have to wait to go all the way out here to hit stuff with hammers? Really? Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Yeah, no hammers in town. This is like a hammer-free zone. There's like this and stuff. No hammers. Not after the incident. My horse is currently doing speed training. It is TM Opera O. Good! You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for... When is the TM Opera O New Year's? Because I know she has like a New Year's outfit. When does that drop? End of the month? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Also, no durians. Yeah, durians are the ones that can be smelly, right? That's the one that is not allowed in certain public places in some countries, right? Durian is like the stinky one. Durians are the spiky, smelly one. Yeah, I've never actually had durian. Like, I've seen pictures of them. And, like, the thing is, like, I've seen them from the outside when they are not stinky. Like, I'm sure I've probably smelled one before, I just didn't know that that's what it was. But, not a fan of durian. I know it's probably, like, a divisive fruit. Because, yeah, I'm sure if I smelled it, I would, and someone was like, oh, this is durian, I'd be like, oh, that's what that is. Because, like, I've probably smelled it before somewhere. I just didn't know that. But, yeah. Lychee was not a fruit I expected to like. Lychee is yummy. It's very sweet and yummy. It's like a grape, but even sweeter. Very yummy. I like when things are lychee flavored. Just the smell hit me weird. Do lychees have much of a smell? I feel like lychees just kind of smell how they taste, right? I don't remember lychees being stinky. That's how you pronounce it? Never heard of... I don't know. I think I've seen it lychee and lychee. I think both are kind of correct. It just depends what language you're speaking. Because I think in Japanese it's daichi. But I know in other countries I think that might not be the case. You should try longan if you like lychee, similar type of fruit. I will do that. Whenever they are in season. Longan? Why not short gan? Sure hope I don't have a longan. Isn't it currently a season you talk about now? What, longan season? No, lychee season is the summer season right now. Still, we're kind of at the end of it, but it's still persimmon season. No, lychee season is usually like springtime, like usually like sometime around May, and going into the summer. Eating longan at the Long Day factory. Plantain. Yeah, but, like, you don't really eat... Do people eat plantains? Because, like, I've had plantain before. But it's, like, when you've, like, fried it and stuff, right? I don't know. My mom has friends that would make plantain all the time. But the thing is that, like... My mom tried making it herself, and I think she was just kind of a coward with the oil. Because, like, I think her friends would always cook theirs in, like, a ton of oil. Like borderline deep fried. And then, my mom would just, like, use minimal oil because she's like, I don't want things to be too greasy. And then, her... Oh, no, he just... Man, I can't jump it anymore. And then the plantain just came out really dry and bland. You can't be a coward about it. Yeah, just really oily from being fried. Yeah, when they're fried, they're very yummy. Because you got kind of like that oily outside, and then the middle is nice and sweet. Say about anything food-wise, don't be a coward. Well, it's like, I don't know, sometimes is the name of the game, you know? Like, you gotta try to, you know, get the precise amount of spices, and the precise amount of salt, and the precise amount of, like, oil to make it really work. So yeah, there are some where you have to kind of be a coward. Maybe not a coward, but you have to be prudent, you know? You have to be careful. But then there's other recipes where it's like, yeah, no, you can't be a coward about this. I've been like that before. I've had recipes where I'm like, this seems like a lot of salt, and then I don't put enough salt, and then it's bland because there's no salt. I have been that person. Alright, where to? Where to now? Where to, so I can save and quit and write a diary. Maybe I'll go back to the temple a time. Once the sun is up and I can actually get into the city again. Oh wait, no, it's a ranch. Yeah. No second guessing, just do it. It's like, or the recipe requiring to boil a lobster. What? I have never had to do that. I don't think I've ever made lobster. In fact, I think I've only ever had lobster like maybe once or twice ever. It's yummy, but it's a lot of work, I feel. It's a lot of work to eat. Which I feel makes it very... Second guessing was where those worst recipes on the internet come from. Oh, like the substitutions, where it's like, oh yeah, I made this carrot cake, but I substituted the carrots for apples, and I substituted the, like, sugar for the Splenda, and then it turned out bad. How could you do this to me? Is it like one of those? Like, I don't know. Oops, I substituted the whole recipe with apples and now it sucks. Or like, I don't know, Because for how much sugar? I don't need all that and it's bland. Yeah, or especially for baking, because like, I know sugar, like, it doesn't just add flavor, it also adds like there are properties of sugar that help to make things like, you know, more fluffy, right? Have substitutions ever misfired? You mean, have substitutions ever not misfired? I don't know, I think it depends. I think it depends, like, how close the substitutions are, right? And, like, how chemically important. Like, for baking, I don't think substitutions usually work. But I feel like for other forms of cooking, like... There's been times where it's like, oh, you need, like... teriyaki sauce for this, and then I'm like, I don't have that, and I put in soy sauce, and then it still turns out fine, right? Yeah, baking is more chemistry and cooking is vibes-based. Yeah, like, cooking, you can substitute ingredients. Like, if you're making a soup, I feel like you could probably substitute half the ingredients in a soup and it would still probably be fine. But baking is like a science. If you change anything... Like, there's even been issues with, like... I've seen with people in different regions, because sometimes the recipe will call for, like, say, like, 1 cup of something, and sometimes what 1 cup means in different parts of the world is different. Which is why some people will bake with, like, a scale and just do everything by grams. I wish I could bake, I'm so intimidated. I don't know, I've baked a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm a great baker, but I don't know. I did a cookie baking stream a few years ago. I feel like cookies are a good place to start because, like, cookies are kind of hard to screw up, I think. Like, I'm sure there is a way to screw up cookies, but you'd have to screw up majorly. Like, you'd have to be doing, like, mixed up the salt and the sugar kind of level of screwing up. Yeah, I can do a decent apple pie, but that's as easy as it comes. Yeah. I think cookies are a good place to start because, A, it doesn't really matter how they look. Like, it's not like a cake where it needs to have a specific shape. Like, if you make cookies and they're, like, too flat or, like, they're too... Like, as long as the cookie is baked and it tastes good, people aren't gonna mind, right? I think the only time it really matters is if you're doing, like, gingerbread men or some kind of, like, sugar cookie that has a shape. But, like, if you're just doing, like, chocolate chip cookies, it doesn't really matter how they look. Like, as long as they taste good, right? Yeah, cooking by weight is so much better than vague cup measures anyways. Yeah. Because, yeah, like I said, it's like, in some parts of the world, 1 cup can mean different things. I wonder if it's the same for, like, tablespoons and teaspoons, too. Yeah. Do weigh everything? Cup measures for powders can be off by, like, 30%. That, too. I've made my own oat and granola bars with nuts and stuff before, though. Just cut it up after and boom. Shelf-stable snacks. Yeah, also, most baked goods, unless you have something that's, like, super, like, most of them can go in the freezer. My mom will regularly freeze cookies. She will freeze pies. I think cakes can go in some cakes can go in the freezer. Obviously something like a cheesecake, that can definitely go in the freezer. Yeah. Hey, Eggy Poo, what? What? It's too late in the evening for this. Oops, I dropped all the eggshells in the cookies. No! Go to Costco, freeze their sheet cake slab. Well, okay, cake I'm not 100% sure. Because I feel like the denser the thing, the better it freezes. Which is why, like, cheesecake and cookies and probably, like, brownies as well freeze really well. Fluffier, I don't know if it freezes as well. Probably the same thing with, like, any kind of, like, flakier pastry. But... Dude, the thing where you save a slice of your wedding cake for 25 years? Yeah! I don't know what preservatives are in wedding cakes, so I trust them less than normal cakes. Well, no, it's just the power of the freezer. Like, it's not gonna go bad because it's, like... It's frozen. There's no bacteria living in there. I think I've told the story once of, because my grandma has this giant freezer in the basement, and once my mom was like, I'm gonna clean it out, and then they found my aunt and uncle's wedding cake, like a slice of their wedding cake. They had been married for over 20 years at that point. Stuff can still go bad in the freezer. Yeah, but that's usually if you freeze it improperly, or if you, like, don't space things out correctly and stuff, right? Yeah. Freezer burn always gets by them for me. Yeah. Maybe that might be, like, of storage. Because I know I've heard that, like, if you store stuff in the fridge or in the freezer too close together, then it can stop it from freezing properly. Or, like, I guess if you put stuff too close to the top or the bottom or the walls or something. Yeah. But also I feel like meat is probably different. Because I feel like the consequences of eating meat that has gone bad are far more dire than the consequences of eating, like, cake that's gone bad. Yeah, it just needs to be vacuum sealed. Will last a lot longer. Maybe. I haven't tried that yet. But yeah, no. Stuff... Cookies are like... Cookies and cake are like... very, very sugar. And doesn't sugar, like, not grow bacteria or something? Because I know it's like how, like, you can... If you have, like, a hard candy, those will usually be good forever. Like, they don't really mold or anything. I guess a cake can mold because it has more fat in it. But, like, I feel like a lot of stuff with sugar, with, like, heavy sugar content, usually just, like, it doesn't really mold. It just gets, like, very stale. Just do what the Japanese restaurants do, get a plastic one-to-one model. Look at this guy who thinks the models are one-to-one. I have been fooled by many a restaurant in Japan. Those things are not one-to-one. Those things are not one-to-one. Like, I have been let down many a time by looking in a store window and seeing a giant wax model of a huge omurice, and then I sit down and I order my omurice, and my omurice comes and it's just normal sized. I have been taken in. Everyone, okay, anybody who's been here, Japan mentioned, look, okay, anybody who's been to Japan, you can probably agree with me. They were one-to-one once upon a time, then shrinkflation hit. No, I don't think so, because even the plates and bowls are bigger than what they have in the store. Like, yeah, bacteria and mold love sugar. It's the moisture content that makes it grow quick. Oh, yeah, I guess. Because I was thinking about how I've had, like, sugar cookies stay good for a really long time, but I think they were, like, drier. They weren't especially fatty. They're made to the exact portion size and plate when they ordered. But, like, these were new places. They can't have shrunkflated that much in a year, right? All right. We're writing our EGGY diary. It's EGGY diary time. All right. What's today? Today is January the 21st of 2026. Dear EGGY, today we finished the fire temple, and we only caught on fire a little bit. Now we need to now we need to do literally any of the other temples. There are 4 more left to go, and I think they can be done in any order? Question mark? Also, I already got you some milk so that you don't have to go back to the ranch for more right away. I think that's a good enough update. To the ranch! No, not again. We already have 2 milks. We don't need another one right now. Your egg is not thirsty. Do not pour milk on it. I think that's all I need to update. Eggy drink water? Yes. Nope, it's a set order. In any order? Wait, Jake, are you messing with me? Are you messing with me? Or maybe not, and I need to go to the water temple? I have been informed that I do in fact need to go to the water temple. So yes, please go to the water temple. Because items are needed in a specific order, which makes sense, I guess. There we go. So, I think that's enough of an update. Go to the water temple. That's straightforward. That's simple. I don't know where the water temple is off the top of my head, but we'll figure it out. I've been told to dread the water temple. I did not care for the Majora's Mask water temple, so I hope this one is better. Eggy work is going pretty nice and good so far. I finally got my computer today after doing like doing a few days of printing and filing papers. I have managed to lock in for 3 days. I hope I can continue locking in for many more days. I hope I can lock in until at least the end of March. I think if I lock in until at least the end of March, then I will have built up the lock-in habits, and then I will remain locked in for the rest of the year. I think that's the plan. I just have to stay locked in, I have to get locked in, and I have to stay locked in until I stop working, which I think is March. It's like the first week of March, I think, like March 6th. Pretty bold statement? Well, okay. The Friday freeze. Ah, right. The freeze is coming. I'm gonna be locked in for the rest of the season. No, you aren't. Wrong. The freeze is coming. Go to lunch already instead of buying one? Yes, actually. I mean, I cheated a little today. I bought a coffee, but that's the only time I've eaten out this week since I started working. I have brought lunch every day. I have cracked the code. The answer is all my meals must be rice cooker meals. Like all my meals this week have been like rice cooker plus, so it's rice plus one kind of protein. Like I did it first with salmon and then I did it again with chicken. It didn't work as well with chicken as it did with salmon, but I think I have adjustments to make to the recipe that I can probably use to improve that. But yeah, so it's rice and one protein and maybe some vegetable of some kind, and then a bunch of just copious amounts of soy sauce and teriyaki sauce and a bit of mirin, and then you are good to go. Then you have like a ton of food, and then one thing I realized is that I don't just have to pack it in my lunch as is. I can make it into onigiri. I can put the rice in, because like the protein is like mixed into the rice. So I'm like, I can just put that in the onigiri mold and it's an onigiri now, right? You got sticky rice? Yeah, that's what I've been making it with. And then yeah, I can pack lunch and have that with me for the whole day, and it will be yummy. And I actually have a fridge to put it in during the day, so I don't have to like hope for the eternal ice pack. And yeah, so that's been Eggy homemade lunches so far. Relatively healthy Eggy homemade lunch, and then I actually have time to eat a proper breakfast. I've realized I think the strategy for me is actually that have, smallish breakfast, and then lunch should be the biggest meal of the day for me, I think. I think lunch needs to be a big meal, and then supper just needs to be a meal that's like just good enough. Like it's like just enough to like not have me go to bed hungry. Have you ever made ratatouille? It's not a one-pot meal. I have not, no. I can but I have not actually made it, no. I don't know. Tomorrow I think I will have to eat dinner out because I have Japanese class after work, so I will have to continue being out. Oh, hi, Nyaru. Hello, Nyaru. Egg love. Hi. I was actually just finishing up. I'm writing my letter for next week. Hello. Whoa, whose dinner? What do you mean, my dinner? I have to eat out. But yes, hi Raiders, about that. Hi, raiders. Come help me decide who I'm about to raid. I need to finish writing my letter. Hold on. So I hope I continue locking in for many more days. Okay. Does anybody have anything? Does anybody have anything that they want to be reminded of for next week? So, for Nyaru... Hello, Nyaru. For everyone who just came in, I started doing this every time I play a Zelda game, because I found that every time I would start a stream, I would spend like 20 minutes at the beginning just trying to remember what I was doing the previous time. So I just started writing like a little diary every week so I can remember what I did each time, especially if there's like a long gap of time, if I take like a break between these. But yes, every week I write what I did, I write what needs to be done next. For future EGGY, I remind myself of things I need to do outside of stream. And also, if you have anything that you need to be reminded of for next week, you can do that too. Okay. Punk Asian would hopes that their future self survives the Friday freeze of 2026. You could be funny and raid Meggy the Eggy. Oh yeah, she's on, right? Ponrick would also like to survive. But yes, Nyaru, I hope you had a good stream. Yeah. I don't have it set up to say what people were doing. I need to get that bot set up again. Friday freeze, it's supposed to be really cold. In southern Ontario. On Friday. I'm gonna go outside and go ooh and be really mad about it. Never heard of her? I'm intrigued by another egg tuber. Yes, okay, so we found her originally because somebody in the Eggplant Discord was like, so I have a channel in my Discord server called NiceEggy, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's literally just like pictures that's of, you know, art that kind of looks like me but is not explicitly of me, because there is so much art of like anime girl with long blonde hair and brown eyes with a beret and like a sailor uniform. Like there's a lot of art with like some mixture of those traits. But then somebody found Meggy the Eggy, who is she is another VTuber who is an egg, and her outfit, I think she also has a beret. It's interesting because I think like there are a number of egg VTubers, and we actually tend to have very few design traits in common with each other, I've found. I think this is the first time I've run into somebody who actually has like a similar design trait. And it's like, I don't even think it was intentional. Like, I don't think she like copied me or anything. It's just like funny. I'm just like, wow, we've managed to have this long of a run with like every egg VTuber taking like a completely different approach, and then we finally found the intersection. We found the intersection. Egg tubers, yeah. Because like I've seen people that take a different approach. I've seen some people where it's like, you know, they have like egg accessories. I'm still the only one I think with egg eyes. But I've seen people with egg hats. I've seen somebody who I think is Swibby. She's like she looks like, you know that one picture of like the white cat with like an orange on it that looks like a fried egg? I think she's kind of themed after that. Yeah. I used to know 4 different duck VTubers. I still know 3 cow ones. I imagine there's probably like trends of VTubers though, right? Like people rebrand all the time. Because I think that like there was, I mean, there's some that are like, you know, cats and dogs are always going to be popular, and like, I guess to a certain extent, bugs I think have kind of stuck around. But like, I feel like there's also been trends. Like I said, like I think cows were like a trend for a while. I guess some of it is just whatever animal's trendy at the time. I feel like horses, with Year of the Horse and Uma Musume happening, I feel like we're about to see more horses. I already know of one horse. Maybe 2. But I feel like we're gonna get more horses this year. 80% of all VTubers have cat ears. No, some of them have ears of other animals that everybody just mistakes for cat because they weren't looking closely enough. Like, I've been in streams before. Like, I've watched streams where there will be a VTuber who will be like, I am a dog. And, like, they'll have, like, the word dog in their username. And they'll be very clear about being a dog. Like, they will make dog noises every once in a while. And then somebody will come into the chat and be like, ooh, cat girl, cat boy. I feel like this has happened on more than one occasion. I have seen this happen. A friend looked at me like I'd grown 4 heads when I told them that 1, Matara is a Roach VTuber, and 2, is the second Roach VTuber I've seen. I mean, we have yet to have a VTuber with 4 heads, to be fair. We haven't seen that yet. Yeah, we got 3 horse VTubers, only 1 tapir. That's true, that's true. I guess maybe people will start looking in, like, the, like, lists of endangered species and try to find, like, the rarest animals they can come up with. Yeah, if they don't have animal ears, they have a toggle for cat ears. Yeah, but that's like a common accessory, right? Like, there's people in real life who wear cat ear headbands and stuff. I feel like that's, like, a pretty common one. Cerberus tuber, Hydra VTuber. I wonder if it would be the same person controlling all 4 heads. Like, if it would be, like a Fuamoko situation, except that they both inhabit one body. Although I guess then you have to make sure that they're both available when they're streaming, because you can't just have, like, one but not the other. Yeah, there's a nice bit of niche marketing to benefit you if you hit the right cross of mythological and known but not huge. You just gotta be the first person to do something, you know? You can pull off a Hydra? Me? Me? Blobfish tuber. Blobfish. Has there been a pufferfish? Someone's probably been a pufferfish. There's probably all sorts of fish, now that I think of it. But yeah, clownfish. There's probably a clownfish. I feel like every kind of fish has probably been claimed by somebody at some point. Like, there's also people who are just generic fish. Like, Mari Mari's a goldfish, right? Kane, yeah. Well, even Kane is supposed to be technically be an oarfish. Like I said, everyone I know who's a fish is like, no, I'm a very specific kind of fish. You can't just be fish. And even if you want to be fish, usually people who are like, I am just a fish, usually they're like a mermaid or something. Eggy, but execute the Pokemon. Yeah. That one Pokemon that's just a pile of eggs. Fish. A fish. Yeah, let's see who you can raid. What if it's a fish? Oh, actually, before we do that, I should probably finish up the letter. Alright. X-Punk would also like to survive. Have a nice and good week. Don't be too cold. From Eggy. There we go. Were we rating Meggy? Is she still on? I know somebody said that. I didn't check if she was on. They also might have just been straight up lying to me. That's also a possibility. Let's see. Who is on? Who is on? Who is confirmed on? Who is confirmed on? KK Cyber is on. Obake Pam is on. Maple is on. Craggy is on. Meat is on. Reiju is on. Okay, you guys weren't lying. She is in fact on. She is in fact on. I just want to see what she's doing. Okay, she's on a BRB. She's on a BRB. She's playing Final Fantasy XIV, which I do not play. But yeah, I guess we can raid. We can raid. I have not raided her. Let's see, check if she's about to raid first. No, she's on a BRB. She's on a BRB. Let me see. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just a regular BRB. Yeah, I think it's just a regular BRB. I don't think there's anything unusual going on. Okay. We do an eggy raid or egg raid? Hold on. First I need to let's do fellow egg raid. Fellow egg. How do you do, fellow egg? Let me set up the raid. There we go. Fellow egg raid. Yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to be on next. I will probably be on, I don't know. I don't want to say Sunday because, you know what? No, it's not going to be Sunday. I lied. It's not going to be Sunday. It will probably be Monday. It'll probably be Monday. Maybe Sunday. No promises, because I have lots of things that need to be done. And also, Eggy's sister might be visiting. I'm not 100% sure. So, Sunday if I have time, no promises. If not, Monday. Mahjong Monday will be happening. And it will be nice and good. And yeah. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So we will go to the other egg. And I must say, have a nice and good evening. Have a nice and good night, or a nice and good day, depending on your time zone. And I will see you later, and until then, au revoir, and look at my cool end card. Thank you, bye-bye.